All right, Shalom Akim. First of all, we want to give all praise and honor to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Grain Millstone. Peace and blessings to you fellow Akim out there pushing out this word and truth to Syria. I'm the brother Kanat.
Brother Yariala.
I'm the brother Shamar.
I'm not Buddy.
Yeah, we just want to come together and do a quick little response video on basically what's happening. Johnson & Johnson baby powder is being found out to have cancerous properties, and there's been lawsuits against them. And the video was sparked by the brother Shamar. He put on from the RT, did a hit piece on it, which RT is always exposing, you know, pretty much the filth of Babylon. You know, the filth of Babylon, because Babylon, which is America, okay, is this city that everybody looked at with admiration, because, you know, it's all sparkly, you know, the gold and the glitter, you know, the luster, you know, the shine. But now what the Heavenly Father is doing now, he's shining that true light upon Babylon, true light upon America, okay, the true light upon the red Hebrew Edomites, because all these companies, they all stem from the red Hebrew Edomite, the so-called Jew in particular. And Johnson & Johnson is a big pharmaceutical company. So these products that everybody rants and raves about, you know, these different cosmetics that you put on your children, right? You put on yourself, you know, lotion and baby powder and Vaseline, and these different shampoos that you buy, these household names. What's happening now is the Heavenly Father is exposing them for being a helping hand of why everybody's sick in America and throughout the whole planet Earth, because they are actually chemicals. Instead of using natural stuff, which, you know, we found our heritage. And what did we do? Can somebody give me Micah 2 and 10? Baba Kusha. Yep. Because we found out, you know, our heritage. You know, we don't use lotions, we don't use baby powder, we use, you know, as much natural products as possible, because we know that all these things, you know, they actually kill you. They slowly kill you. And we're going to go into this article. Let me get the scripture, Micah. So we're going to go into this article just real quick, you know, read a little bit of the article and then hit some scriptures. Okay, because who's doing this? The red Hebrew Edomite. And he does all this to kill you. And in the video, he said, well, they could have used like a natural substance. But why didn't they not use a natural substance? Because their purpose is to kill you. Okay. Oh, hey, let's start at the top. Baba Kushai start at the top.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
Yo, that's a spirit. That's a spirit. But then, yeah, let's start at the top, and then, yeah, let's start at the top. Let's read down. Okay, jump around. Start at the top, and then we'll jump down to 10.
Micah 2 and 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hands. And
all these different multi-international corporations, these pharmaceutical corporations, what do? They devise iniquity and they work evil upon their beds, because why? They have the opportunity, and they have the platform and the resources to do it.
Yeah. Oh, no, I was going to say, like in the clip, they said it. The Edomite was saying that he said the reason you could have used a natural substance for the powder, but instead they want to be.
Guess what time it is?
So
hey, 441. That's right. That's a spirit. That's a spirit. Hey, that's a spirit. You know. Yeah, Elder. We're doing a video just getting on Esau. No, but it's a spirit that you said that.
Hey, I actually came in at 144.
That's a spirit. You just said that, and when you said it's 144, my phone just lit up right now with 144. The correct way, by the way, right to left.
Right to left. Salaki.
You know. Hey, Tawadi Yabashman Shai. So these different pharmaceutical companies, they're really meant to kill you slowly. And what's happening is, you know, when you put these substances on your skin, which is the absorption rate of 100%. So you put something on your skin, okay, it's absorbing into your body. That's why everybody's sick. You know, in Lord's will, me and his brother, we're going to do a video. Everybody's looking sick, you know, because everybody looks sickly because of the foods you ingest and the products you put on your body. It's not natural. Okay. And who's able to do this? The red Hebrew Edomite, which he is set up to try to kill you. Okay. Let me read a little bit of this article, and then we'll jump back. So this is an article on New York Times, and then brothers got scriptures, you know, of course. It's New York Times article. It says Johnson & Johnson baby powder at issue as U.S. subpoenas company. And everybody used baby powder. We all know about baby powder. The baby powder was probably used on us while we were children. You know, and what does it have? Well, we're going to read into it that it has cancer-causing substances. Okay, right. So it says the Justice Department, and Securities and Exchange Commission are investigating Johnson & Johnson over concerns about possible asbestos contamination of its popular baby powder and other talc-based products. The company said Wednesday. In the securities filing, Johnson & Johnson said it was cooperating with these governments inquiries and will be producing documents in response to subpoenas it have received. Because when you actually go into the story, there was private lawyers that were already suing Johnson & Johnson. And now the story is now surfacing to the public, which is being made public. And what are we doing? We're publicizing it. We're prophesying about it. The same word, ultimately. Okay. So what's one of the things the prophet was set up to do was to make public, all right, the prophecies. Okay. To make public what? Basically make public the wiles of the devil. What the devil is trying to do to you, because who's doing this? The red Hebrew Edomite. Okay. It says, in response to subpoenas it have received, in a separate statement, the company said that the inquiries are related to the news reports about the weather of lawsuits it faces from consumers who claim its talc products produce cancer. So all these products actually produce cancer that you put on your body. And now what's happening? All these different companies that were the staple of America, which when you think of America, you think of these different products, Johnson & Johnson.
All go back to slavery.
Which all goes back to slavery.
They're all descendants of slave owners, man.
Of course.
They have their origins and beating our ass, man.
Exactly. And making money off of that.
They start, man.
Exactly.
They ain't pull themselves up by the bootstraps. Bootstraps like they tell you niggas, man. All right, they was exploiting the hell out of us.
Exactly.
Sun up to sun down.
Yep.
So how we gonna work Esau? Sun up to sun down, man.
Sun up to sun down. Yep.
Shit don't ever stop.
Because
except for the Shabbat.
Yep. Because these companies, like the elder was going into, they really got their startup, their capital, but what? By how? By exploiting Israelites. Because even now, those companies, Johnson & Johnson, those are a stable of what? Israelite families.
Yeah. Oh, targeted audience.
Targeted audience. Because who's the biggest consumer?
Jake.
Jake is the biggest consumer.
Because we don't have no infrastructure of our own. All right, we don't, as a whole, Jake don't have businesses like that. So we have to go to the red Hebrew Edomite, and that's the curse of Deuteronomy 28 chapter.
Let's get that.
You got to go to your enemy for the one of all things. So everything is spiritual, and there's a way that it physically manifests.
Yep.
Red Hebrew Edomites, man, you're totally through. All right? And everybody knows what time it is when Jake comes on the scene, which one of the definitions of Quam means what?
Right.
To come on the scene.
Come on the scene. God.
When we come on the scene, everybody knows what time it is right now. All right?
That's right.
Because it's the end of you red Hebrew Edomites.
You're
totally done.
Oh, no. I was going to use it for juice. It's like
okay, I got it.
Yeah, the water. Yeah, the water. So this is
turn the fuck up, man.
Deuteronomy. Yeah, yeah, right. We're turning up on the red Hebrew Edomite in the spirit. All right. The words that we're speaking are the words from Yahweh Shemashai, and they're fire, and they burn this nigga up. Okay. This is Deuteronomy 28 and 48.
Oh, and if not, we met your son.
Kind.
Just like you look, just like you, same spirit.
Okay.
And then we saw him. Where did we see him first? Oh, we were doing a video.
The spirit.
And then we went to the flea market and we saw him again. Oh, and then we were eating
3 times.
No, we saw him 2 times, but we saw another dude another time.
Okay.
And then, hey, but you know what? We were about to get on the freeway, but we stopped at the flea market to see them 2 brothers, man. We got seen one at Firewind. We saw the other brother just on the streets.
Spirit.
And then something just had me stop, right? About to get on the freeway.
Spirit made you, huh?
Spirit made me do it. and then I walked in here at 144.
That's all spiritual.
You can't make this up.
Can't make it up.
Elites, you be watching the videos, you be bugged the fuck out, man. You bugged the fuck out, man. You elites, you Rothschild, you out of your mind. You losing sleep right now. Because you literally can't make this up, man. You literally can't make it up.
Yep.
Damn, nigga.
Yep. Let's get that in Job, the 5th chapter, how it speaks about how they grope at noonday as in the night. Because the noonday is what? That's the highest point of the day. where the sun is at its brightest. But if you're groping is like you're in the darkness and you're searching for a wall. You know, you can't find what's in front of you, because that's their counsel. The Most High is turned their counsel upon them. Let me read this in Deuteronomy 28. Deuteronomy 28 and 48. Therefore thou shalt serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he has destroyed thee.
And our enemy is the red Hebrew Edomite, and that's the spirit. That's the spirit, because I was holding that in Sirach, 12 and 9, 12 and 10.
Yeah, I'll hold on that.
Never trust thine enemy, and Jakes don't even know who their enemies are. They over here looking at them. Asking them, depending on them, pretty much trusting them. Niggas getting lotion.
And niggas will never wake up, man.
Never.
They're not gonna wake up until the kingdom, man.
Yep.
They're not gonna stop, man. These niggas aren't gonna stop being demons, man.
Yep.
So don't worry about it.
Isaiah 6 and 9, when you read down.
Okay.
That's it.
Basically it's like when what's gonna be until when? How long? Until everything is destroyed, until these niggas are destroyed.
Right.
All right, because the Lord said he'll put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he has destroyed thee. And the yoke is physically all, but it's on your mind.
Yep.
Because we can tell you, all right, this is what happens, but niggas still gonna go buy products, niggas gonna still support the devil. Well, look at Floyd Mayweather. All right, with Gucci, like, nah, nigga, I'm still buying Gucci. You're literally supporting your slave master.
Yeah.
Okay, and more design like Burberry, all these different clothing lines. They all stem back from what? Slavery, because they got their startup at slavery. All right, and they still have you niggas in slavery now. It's just more sophisticated and more advanced. Okay, it's now there's yoke of iron on your mind. Okay, so yeah, that was it. You want to get? I'll bring that scripture up.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, this is Sirach 12 and Sirach 12 and 10. It says, "Never trust thy enemies, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness."
That's right. You don't ever. And Esau, the red Hebrew Edomite, is our chief enemy. All right. And you don't suppose to trust him, and you're finding that out. The more that the Lord, we're in the time of the Lord revealing Esau. All right, you're finding out that this devil is not to be trusted.
Man, like we were bringing out the lesson, and then Esau rolled up and asked us if we wanted a shot. And I said, a shot of what? I said, whiskey. And I said, nah, man, we don't drink tequila. And he looked sad, because you know what? The whole time he probably had pissed in it, poison. Oh,
like when we went and got tea. Well, Esau asked the brother what time it is. Like, he was just sitting down. We like, man, what you mean? What time? You got a phone, Yeah. He just wanted, and then he wanted to come into our conversation and just talk. Yeah. And he started talking about how he was catching hell. You got to go to work. And what do we say? I say, hey man, we turn it up today. All we gonna do, all we doing is partying. He's like, oh yeah. He's like, yeah. I say, he's like, yeah. I don't work hard. I say, hey man, look, you don't have to work hard. You got to work smart. Like, yeah, that's true. That's true. But I got to be out. I don't like working out. You got to work out in the field, basically. I was like, hey man, I said, we about to turn up. I was like, all right, man, we got to go. Hey man, we turned up. All right.
Hey, better you than me.
Better you than me. And we was in there, and all the Edomites, we were like the only Jakes there. Oh, spiritual, we the only Jakes there. And then like Issachar was working here, and he came up to us. And Issachar looked at me and was like, yeah, you good? You good? He's like, you good? I was like, yeah, we good. And he came up to the brother, Yah, came up to him, like making sure Jake was cool. Yeah, but he didn't do that to nobody else. Why? Because we the kings of the earth, okay?
Right.
We're the future rulers of the earth. We're the future slave masters of companies like Johnson & Johnson that put us in slavery, man. That put these poison chemicals all upon our body. See, the Lord, he gonna give us the spirit of just straight up just vengeance, man. He gonna put his spirit on us to execute vengeance upon you. Ezekiel 25, that's right. And we'll bring all them scriptures out.
Yeah,
all right. All right, let me read down. Verse 11. The spirit and power of Yahweh Shemal Shai. The Wadi Yahweh Shemal Shai. Okay. All right, because this is not of us. This is the spirit that's inside of us that the Lord amplified. All right.
It's not on us.
It's in us, not on us. Okay.
Non-stop.
And you can see that all these people are trying to appertain to us. Because what? We are the light. We draw in energy. This is verse 11. Though he humbleth himself and go crouching, yet take good heed.
Yeah. Hey man, you gotta take good heed to this devil, because that's a part of his deception. Look harmless. You look at the red Hebrew Edomite with a carnal eye, you be like, all right, cool, man. This guy looks like he's trustworthy, upstanding.
Up until now.
Yeah. Up until now. Yep.
Up until now.
That's right. So now you can clearly see this man's the devil. And then they all look the same, man. They all look like Agent Smith. Good. Villains, man. And then some of them, they be wearing trench coats, they have bald heads, boots. They look just dressed in all black. It's Esau, man.
The spirit of Esau, man.
Spirit of Esau.
Looking red as hell, you know? The spirit red as hell. Hey, as if
and the spirit is reading him well.
And the spirit is reading him well. Hey,
you don't like your meat well done, but you're well done.
If thou can tell.
The monks. Non-stop. Non-stop on your block till you drop. And guess what? You dropping. So that means what? We're not about to be out there no more. Go when the spirit has us, go to all them spots in Berkeley, man. Which is spiritual. Because I was actually born in that city. I was born in Berkeley, and that's where we started this ministry. On Telegraph. When we went there, we went to the original campsite, man. And it's full circle. And none of you brothers really been there, you know, because y'all came afterwards. That's all spiritual. And the Lord is having it to be full circle because we ain't about to be on them highways and hedges for too much longer. That's the breakdown.
Right. As if thou had.
And then the brother, Salaki,
it's all good.
Yelling.
Hey, lift up thy voice like a trumpet. Yahushua had a voice of many waters.
Many waters, right? And we're the servants to Yahushua, man.
Right.
So, what spirit you think we gonna be in?
Same spirit.
Same spirit. That's right. Oh, and then the spirit got it. I'm probably never gonna be in Berkeley again, again. Because I'm gonna be Yahweh Ratazah. I'm gonna be in Miami next weekend. And then the brother, he gonna be moving. Because the way that we're in this area is because we be at this brother's house. So when I get back, this brother not even gonna be in the area. So I'll probably never step foot in that city. And the most I'm probably gonna hit place where
I was thinking, I'm leaving here. I'm gonna be up there in Sac. I'm like, the Lord probably gonna hit this place super hard, you know, through the spirit. You know, this place is done, you know. Hey, this block, hey, San Diego's done, man. Hey, you know. And we on San Diego Street, by the way.
Can't make it up.
Hey, and it says, let me read this from the top again. Though he humbleth himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust has not been altogether wiped away.
It's playing double, like he always been. He just tried to deceive you, and you can't fall for that deception. That's what happens with a lot of 2/3. They'll look at you. They'll look at their own people like they're the enemy, yet you looking at the enemy like he's your friend. You know, the so-called white man, just because he want to say kind words to you, he lying from you from the gate. He ain't even being real with you, and you believe every last word he tell you. That's how you always fall for it. You eat it all up. Like
line and sinker. Like the old saying go.
Yep.
Because hey, we're set out to do what? Fish for men. Esau be fishing for men. He hunting souls, man. And what's his bait? Smooth ass words. You know. And you fall for it, hook, line, and sinker every goddamn time, man. And good for you niggas anyways, man. We tired of looking at you, man. You ain't right in the spirit. And like the brother Kanat said, man, these jakes, they just got that ain't right look. And we be talking about it, man. Me and the brother Shemayim. Like, I see what Kanat talking about, man. It just don't look right, man. It just look evil,
look foreign,
mischievous, right? Look foreign. That's why when you go into Jeremiah, the 2nd chapter,
matter
of fact, get it real quick. Get Jeremiah 2.
The degenerate vine.
That's right, because look foreign. Because when the Most High looks down at these niggas, they're like unrecognizable. That's why they're referred to as Gentiles.
That's right.
See? And that's why they're gonna have the death of the uncircumcised. Exactly. Because they're in the spirit of a damn heathen.
Right.
All right, get that. Jeremiah 2 was that 11? 12, something like that.
Is Jeremiah 2:11. Had a nation changed their powers, which are yet no gods?
Go ahead.
But my people have changed their glory for that which doeth not profit.
That's right. You got most Jakes just worship Mammon. Okay? They switch out the Most High and worship Mammon. And the Most High, you the one who make money anyways, man. How stupid are you? You worship the so-called black woman. And the spirit showed today, everywhere we went, Jake was just getting cursed out by the so-called black woman.
God damn.
Yeah. Oh, and then we were doing a video. I don't know if it was during or before or after. I think it was during. Yeah, it was during the video. You had two so-called light brights, so-called black women walk by, and the first time she wanted to say something, she said, "Oh no, I'm just playing. I ain't even like whatever." And then they walked back by us, and they said, "Oh, that's a nigga detox," because I had cucumber in my water. You know, and then a Jake came up. He just came right to the right of Shemayim. Shemayim's always to the right of me. And then that dude came up to the right of him. He had a YG spirit on. He looked just like YG. Had his vibe on him. And then he was listening to him. He was like, man, this is real. And then he said, hey, man, y'all need to listen to what they saying. You know what they said? Oh, them niggas ain't talking about, that nigga ain't talking about nothing.
Damn.
Talking about, that nigga ain't talking about nothing.
Yeah.
You see? But you got Jakes that worship Big Booty Judy, and she completely hates you, Jakes, man. It's clear as day. She hates. She wants to exterminate you. She wants to bring forth the serpent seed, man. She don't want you. She the goddamn devil. She's right there with him. And it's not some, oh, you know, we gotta teach these sisters. They know what they're doing, man. They're evil, man. They're evil. It's in them. It's in them, not on them. All right, keep going.
This is Jeremiah.
Oh, just like Esau. What is saying in Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter? His spirit, which is lifted up, is not upright in him. That's why he can't be reformed, because that's in him. It's innate, that wicked nature. You see? That's why eventually the red Hebrew Edomite is going to get exterminated, man.
That's right.
Keep going, Bishop. Keep the party going, man. Let's party, guys.
Be astonished, O ye heavens, at this, and be horribly afraid. Be ye very desolate, saith the Lord.
Right. Keep reading, actually. That's the spirit. Read 14, and then we're going to jump to 21. Go ahead.
Is Jeremiah 2 and 14. Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled?
Why is he spoiled? Why is he spoiled? Isaiah, the 42nd chapter. Who gave Jacob for a spoil? Was it not the Most High? You're being disobedient, man. Because you don't listen, man. And we were like that before we came into truth. Hey, really, the only person I listen to is Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
Which, that's you brothers, man.
Gone.
It's the only person that can tell me anything, man.
Gone. That's
the spirit of Jake. Rebellion, I'm going to do my own thing. Yet, you recognize, hey, because Yahweh brought us out, we're a part of Yahweh Shai. We're the body of Yahweh Shai, so we listen to him as the leader, you know? You see? That's why our people are spoiled, because they don't listen to Yahweh Shai. They don't listen to his counsel.
They're a rebellious house.
A rebellious house. Oh, and we're supposed to tell you whether you listen or not. Hey, it's so beautiful. The Most High got us out there knowing that these niggas ain't going to listen. But he got it set up like that so they can hear it, talk shit about us, and then he'll be totally justified in destroying them. That's a beautiful setup right there. And the Most High snared you. Oh, Psalm 69. That curse of David. That curse of David is upon you niggas, man.
I got a precept.
You can clearly see it too, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is Ezekiel 2, and I'll start at 7. It says, and thou shalt speak my words unto them, whether they...
3.
Gone. Ezekiel 2 and 3, and he said unto me, son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel, a rebellious nation that has rebelled against me. They and their fathers have transgressed against me, even unto this very day.
You know what they are? Rebels without a cause. You're rebelling for no particular reason. This is actually supposed to be beneficial to you, and you're speaking against it. But then, at the end, you're like, hey, brother, you were right. Then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them.
That's right.
And you see that, man. You have dudes who've actually, like, hardcore scoff trying to destroy us. Now they're coming on the page, man.
They got to.
Shalom.
They got
Where else
to.
you gonna go?
Yeah, according to biblical prophecy, they got to come and worship us at our feet. Okay, according to Revelation 2 and 9, 3 and 9. You know, so that's the spirit. You know, everything. You're gonna have to acknowledge Yahweh Shema Shai, the truth, and how are you gonna do that? Is by His men, by acknowledging us. Why? Because Zephaniah 3, what the Lord said, He's gonna give us praise and fame in the land that we were put to shame.
And that's actually happening as we speak. This is actually happening. We come on the scene. Everybody just bugs out, man.
Yep.
Get it lit.
Well, y'all left, y'all two left, and then we left for, and it was the same thing. We pretty much had the same things happen, just in a different way, you know? Because what? Because we're a body of Yahweh Shai, you know?
Oh, and then we leap back up at 144.
The right way too, from right to left. So you can't make that up. Literally, when the elder came in, he said, "Hey, 144."
I said,
guess what? And then right when he said that, my phone lit up with alert. It just said 144, like right to the right of me too. So you come on now. All right, now let's get it. All right, let me continue. Let me continue. It says, "For they are imputed children and stiff-hearted."
And you look up that word imputed, it means hard-headed. Okay. And we all heard that growing up. Your grandma, your dad, your mom. Oh, who you think you are? You don't listen to nobody. You're so goddamn hard-headed. What's wrong with you? That's the spirit of Jake, man. But you know what? The Most High broke us down, man. Just to build us back up. Oh, like that clown that used to be in the camp. He had a beautiful name, Bondiah. All right, which means what? Built to the Most High. But really, he's built by the Zebulonite woman, you know? Now he's gonna die.
Satan.
Hey, yeah, he's built by Satan, you know. And Izzy, the Most High is gonna kill you, man. The Most High is going to kill you.
Itazamawaf, that's his name, right?
Itazamawaf. You're in the house of Saul.
Yep.
And when you go into Kings, that man Itazamawaf was actually the son of Saul. And you have the spirit of Saul on you. You actually have the spirit of Saul. 1 minute you be cool with me. Hey, I love you, elder. Then you kick me. Then hey, Salakia. Then you try to fight me. You know? That bipolar demon.
Yeah, that double-minded
bipolar demon. You see? Which bipolar means what? Both poles.
That's right. Because polar means poles. On the opposite end of the spectrum.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
They go into the word polar. You know? A spirit had me. I actually went into that definition the other day.
Well,
spirit. It says, yep. It says, I do send thee unto them, and thou shalt say unto them, thus said the Lord power. And they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are a rebellious house, and ye shall know that there has been a prophet among them.
You're gonna know. That's a spirit. You're gonna know that there have been a prophet among you. You're gonna be forced to accept this, man. You're being beat down spiritually. You dropping. Oh, the chick literally dropped. Oh, last night, chicks, they literally dropped. All right, the brother part 30, he said, yellow banana, you know, in Spanish. She didn't even know what he said. She was like a Filipina or a Cambodian or something like that. And then she had the spirit of Esau on her, like violent, homosexual. Because you know, those are like some bisexual chicks, man. We out here in the Bay, every chick out here is so-called bisexual, man. Straight freak. All right.
Straight up.
Hey, but yeah, she started getting at the brother. Yeah, shut up, keep walking. I said, man, shut up, bitch. And then she just rolled up, tried to fight me. But then you know what she said? Oh, what, you gonna hit me? Why would I hit you? I just told you to shut up because you disrespected the brother. And then they started bugging out. We put a curse on them in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And they started falling. I think like two of them fell. The two main ones, they actually fell. They were slipping.
I got a piece for you, elder.
Come on.
This is Hosea 6:5. Therefore have I hewed them by the prophets.
You actually getting hewed, you getting slain by the word of the Most High, which is brought to you by the men of Yahweh, who are known as great millstones, starting with our apostles and elders. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, because if I say trees are people are likened unto trees according to the scriptures.
Yes, they are.
You know,
talking about that earlier.
Spirit. And you get hewed somebody with an axe. You hew it down. You hew them trees down. So the Lord, he's hewing you down by the words of his mouth. I have slain them by the words of my mouth.
That's right.
And thy judgments are as the light that goeth forth.
Spirit. We were going into judgments. We just did I just uploaded it about how when you see Jake and Esau dropping, you're supposed to be getting it popping. That's the judgment of the Most High. You know? Hey, the spirit been on me to say that when you niggas are dying gruesome deaths, we gonna be turning up, man. And I actually see it, man. Because everybody's coming to us. All the women, like fine women. Fine woman.
Hey man, it's happening. It's even happening at the camp.
Why do y'all busting me outside? Why is this happening? Because you've been faithful.
That's right.
You've been faithful to y'all busting me outside. It's only gonna get better for us, brothers. Win.
Yeah.
Oh, and then Yariah, he got a championship playlist. I'm gonna send it to all the camp heads. Jake gonna be turning up. Jake gonna be turning up. While Esau and Jake is dropping, we gonna get it popping, man.
Non-stop.
Go ahead.
I'm back in Ezekiel. It says, verse 5, it says, and they, whether they will hear or whether they forbear, I'll read it again, Slakia. And they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are a rebellious house, yet shall they know that there has been a prophet among them.
And you're going to be forced to accept it. And that's what's happening right now. Like I said, everybody knows what's going on when we come. Like they understand. They understand the concept. Even if they don't know exactly, they understand, okay, these are like the guys, you know? And we're not saying that in any arrogance, man. This is just what's happening. Oh, and if you got people coming up, like, hey, man, just keep being you, man. We need it. You know? That's all spiritual, man. Because everybody's looking for a change. Oh, what's everybody's favorite song? Sam Cooke, A Change Gonna Come. Everybody love that song. Jake, Heathens. Oh, everybody with Esau, because Esau don't want this change to come. But guess what, nigga? The change is here. That's right.
Matthews 5:14. Ye are the light of the world.
That's right. You are the light of the world. Talking about who? The elect men of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Because when you go into the book of Luke, it tell you that Yahushua is the light of the world. And he gave us the light, man. Why? Hey, we've been eating of his body, man. Drinking of his blood. Which niggas bugged out off of that.
Yep.
And they left. They fell out.
Gone.
Good. The Wadi Ba'Shem Yahushua.
A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid.
Oh, we can't. Oh, and then we were in Berkeley, literally on a hill, and a church group rolled up on us, led by the nigga woman.
Yep.
Damn. We were literally on a hill.
Tucked away too. It was like it was somewhere like you would never even thought of. I was like, damn, that's crazy. And that scripture popped in my mind. Because we didn't hold camp. It was the gay parade. And we went over there to the marina.
And we didn't hold camp where we usually hold camp.
Right, we didn't hold camp where we usually hold camp in San Francisco. We held camp tucked away somewhere else on a hill, you know? And Satan still came up, you know?
Because you can't be hid. Yeah. You gotta let your light. Oh, well, we'll go into it. I'm sorry.
Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and giveth light unto all that are in the house.
Oh, and that's why everybody's pertaining up to us, because they see the light. Everybody else is dim, dark. They got dark spirits, and we're all upbeat, walking fast, turning up, dancing in the street. You know.
Let your light so.
Hey man, you gotta be you.
Gotta be you.
No, that's who I am. You know? I like dancing and turning up.
You know? Let your light so.
Oh, what does Sakari call us? The turn up camp? Yeah. Hey nigga, we gonna turn up on you. Yeah. Nigga. Yeah.
Let your light so shine before men, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven.
Right, because when the Spirit got it, all I said, the Wadi Al-Bashim. I ain't so thanks you called. Why to me? The Wadi Al-Bashim Yahushua for everything. You see? So people see us, they feel our energy, and then what do they want to do? Glorify Al-Bashim Yahushua. Right. Hey, thank the Most High for you, man. Keep doing you, man. That's what people actually say. Thank God for you, man.
Yeah.
When we was on the highway, well, not on the highway, but we was doing that lesson today, and that Jake that looked like YG.
Hey, brother, you was on the highways and the byways, brother.
Pretty much, kind of like held camp, you know.
And then
but that's the spirit, because we haven't held camp the last 2 weeks. Yeah, me and this brother.
The last 2 weeks, y'all been doing that, holding camp.
We in the spirit places at the same location.
The spirit
old camp spot.
And the spirit happened the last 2 weeks. You came in right when we about to start doing the video, like literally right when we about to start doing the video.
It's a spirit.
It's a spirit.
Yeah. Oh, and today it was actually 145. Yeah. Oh, and what we've been saying, 144% true. Yeah. Because it was a completion.
Yeah, the Lord is 144% with this video. What we're doing, you know.
We know
so we're doing good works.
That's right. In His name.
In His name.
We're doing His work. We're doing the works because of faith. All right.
I'm back in Ezekiel 2:6. And thou, son of man, be not afraid of them, neither be afraid of the words. Though briars and thorns be with thee, and though thou dwellest among scorpions.
Bro, Jake are scorpions, man. And you can tell as soon as the Jake come on the block if he right. You know how you can tell if a dude right or not? If he cool with you, he right.
Spirit, that's it.
If he look at you and he's like bugged out, he's scared of you, that dude ain't right. Simple breakdown. You can clearly see it too. Looking around, talking shit, you know. And the Most High so beautiful and great. He'll send you an example one after another. On the spirit of happening, I would say this house of Saul, house of David, house of Saul, house of David. We spiritually marking these niggas as if we're angels, which we are angels in human flesh. Because the angel is who? A messenger.
Well, set a mark upon a man that sigh and cry.
That's right.
Know? And then those that are without, they also have a mark also.
Yeah.
And through the spirit, everything that you I can bring out more scriptures. It's like, can I read some more scriptures out?
Of course,
because it talks about how if 2 or 3, basically, if anything that you bound on heaven is bound in earth. So we have that power, and it says, "Rejoice not the spirits that are subject unto you."
That you're written in the book of life.
Exactly. So we do have power. We have spiritual power. You know, because the Lord, He works through us. But I have this scripture, Ecclesiasticus 4:22. Accept no man against thy soul, and let not the reverence of any man cause thee to fall. So basically, if your spirit is not that spirit is not inclined with your spirit, he ain't right. They not right in the spirit, because we have the spirit of Yahushua dwelling inside of us, and that's one indicator to know if you know, somebody's not right. And that's, what are you doing? You're trying the spirit. 1 John 4:1. Okay. If any brothers have precepts,
yeah, I'll break it down.
Yeah, I got a quick precept real quick. This is
It's party, guys.
so I stupid book.
It's a spiritual party, a spiritual gathering right here. And we have fun doing this, man. Sincerely. This is what gets us going, man. Pleasing Yahweh Shem Yahshua. Oh, what the Spirit had is bringing the scripture out. It is joy for the just to do judgment. That's in Proverbs, the 21st chapter, the 15th verse. It is joy for the just to do judgment. We're executing judgment spiritually right now. And real soon, we're going to be executing judgment physically. Yahweh Razah, we get that power. You're going to kiss our rings, and you're going to bow down to us. We're going to execute you niggas, man. Everybody that came against us, you're going to kiss our ring, you're going to bow down, we're going to execute you. You're going to have a dishonorable death. All you niggas that fell out, and then you start talking shit about us. But now you just act like it didn't even happen, you know?
Oh, well, hey, do we agree on that, right? We all agree on what the elder just said? All right, let me read this out real quick. This is Matthew's 18:19. Again, I say unto you that if two of you shall agree on earth as touching anything that they shall ask, it shall be done for them of my Father which is in heaven. For where 2 or 3 are gathered together in my name, there am I in the midst of them. So things that we say, really, we're saying in the spirit. And we're all in agreements, right? So that's what's going to happen.
Yeah,
that's actually what's going to happen, because we back it up biblically, spiritually.
And these brothers, you know, and Brother Gad, you know, he started saying that he the one who put it in my spirit. Because I remember at first when it started hitting me, when the one dude, he shot up like a newscaster spot. I was like, hey man, he probably was like, oh, I'm tired of this fake news.
But
it actually came out. You remember that?
Yeah.
We did the video right here. We actually were doing a video right here, and I was like, hey,
was it Google or Facebook or something like that?
Nah, not that one. It was like another one. It was another. You remember that one too? Yeah, I remember that one too. Because we're in the Bay, man. It's popping out here. Man. It's all types of. It's popping and they dropping.
Yeah.
But I said that, and then it came out.
Yeah, I remember.
I was like, yeah, but the dude, that was his excuse. Right. Yeah. I just said that. I was like, yeah, he probably was complaining about fake news. And I just said that in the spirit, and I said it kind of like facetiously, but it was the truth. And then ever since that point, acknowledge the Most High in all thy ways, so direct thy steps.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
Spirit hopped on this brother, you know, to say that. You know, he said he had been meditating on it. So the more we acknowledge and we give reverence to Yahweh Shem Yahshua, he's going to direct our steps in righteousness. Right. And y'all see, everything it actually happens. You know, it actually happened. And not to boast myself. This is just all to the praise and glory of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. You know,
right?
Everything these brothers say, and usually I speak a lot. You know, that's all. But them brothers, they not offended in. Who's this nigga think he is? Because these brothers understand. All right, Spirit be having me say things, and everything. It comes every last thing. So that scripture is correct because it actually gets manifested in us, man.
Exactly.
In us.
That's right.
In us.
In us. Not on us. That's right.
Oh, that quick preset.
Go ahead.
Psalms,
I got it. So
yeah. This is Psalms 4:3.
Woo!
But know that the Lord has set apart him that is godly for himself. The Lord will hear when I call unto him. That was it. Because the Lord hears when we call on, when we speaking in the spirit, we say that, the Most High is going to do this through the spirit, and then it actually manifests because the Lord hears us. Right? And that's because we're doing the things
that's pleasing unto him.
Yes. And then he's setting us apart, meaning
consecrating us. We're holy.
Holy.
Saints. Santos.
That's right.
Like it.
No, it's all good. That was the breakdown.
Go ahead.
The quick one is James 1:6. But I'll start at 5. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of the Most High that giveth to all men liberally, and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him.
Yep, and the Lord will give it to you. All right, if you ask out of sincerity, and you're actually something spiritual. Like, what did the Lord
do for Solomon?
See spirit. Yep.
All right, and then it was reiterated in Matthew the 6th chapter by Yahushua, because Yahushua is Solomon. Yep. That's right. Simple breakdown. It's a very simple breakdown, man. Oh, the scriptures talk about the simplicity which is in Hamashiach. All right.
But let him ask in faith, not wavering, for he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea dripping with the wind and tossed.
Nigga don't know if he coming or going, man. Like you, Izzy. And I know you are, and the spirit had it. You be on the comment boards, and you know, my spirit was, hey man, you know, just keep doing the work. You know, I'm praying for you. But really, man, the Most High is just gonna kill you, man. You're not right. You know. Oh, cause I ran into your twin. You got that same spirit, man. You ain't right, dude. You know, nothing personal. See you in the kingdom, man. All right, you got it, brother.
For let not that man think that he shall receive anything of the Lord.
Yeah, you're not going to receive nothing of the Lord if you don't actually believe that he can give it to you, man. Because you're not asking in faith, man. You playing around with the Most High. Oh, really? You're taking his name in vain? Yep. Oh, and if you take the name of the Lord in vain, you're not going to be held guiltless. All right?
That's right.
And that's why everything that we do say happens. Because like you said,
we actually believe it.
Exactly.
We say it sincerely. We say it sincerely. There ain't no bullshit, man. We ain't gassing you niggas up, man. We just talking what we really feel. And what we have in us is actually the spirit of truth. It's actually in us, the spirit of truth. And then you niggas get mad at us, bro. We didn't even want to do this, man. Man, these brothers, they weren't even supposed to be out here, man. They was out here visiting. Okay, and there was an incident, and you fucking niggas that fell out, who are now talking, or you were talking a lot of shit. Now you're just catching hell. All right, you had your little run, your little adventure run. Y'all was like the main one, but then the spirit had it. I was involved too, but I wasn't really. I just finished the shit, you know. Good. And Esau, and then really, I was trying to like be the. Yep. I was trying to like do right, you know. And the spirit exonerated me, and this brother got locked up. The young brother, and this brother wasn't even 18 yet. So then the brothers, they had to stay. They had to stay. Yet it was all spiritual. And then the spirit had it. These brothers was always at my house. And that house was actually formerly an actual trap house, man. An actual trap house. Mossad took us out the trap, literally. Good. Could have got trapped up, man. Because that's what trap means. Like trap music, everybody love trap music now. I don't like them damn Moabites. I don't know if y'all saw that documentary. They're all about trap music. There's like the rise of trap music. Or then them Japanese, they're all into Chicano subculture. They all into BJ. Trap, that means it's a trap, man. You enter, it's an actual trap. It's to trap you and snare you, man. And the Red Hebrew Edomite set that shit up. And we used to, non-stop, them brothers was at my house, man. Oh, and then them brothers, their mom is an Ephraimite, which you all knew that. But then they're actual Ephraimites. And I'm a Judite. And so the Lord had these brothers stay here to do what? To add unto me, because they're sons of Joseph. Hey, because this brother Yarian, he always says it. Hey, if I may add, I'm just adding unto you, brother. Good. So that's all spiritual, man. You can't make this up, and you can't stop us, man. You cannot stop us. It's in us, man. It's in us, not on us, and you niggas are not gonna win. House of Saul, you're not gonna win. The house of David is gonna prevail. The house of David is prevailing right now. We waxing stronger and stronger. You niggas. You waxing weaker and weaker. The Wadi Al-Bashim al-Shah for the Wadi Al-Bashim al-Shah for the victory. Wadi Al-Bashim al-Shah for the victory.
Wadi Al-Bashim al-Shah.
Wadi Al-Bashim al-Shah for the victory.
Wadi Al-Bashim al-Shah. Wadi Al-Bashim al-Shah. So,
come on. Come on.
Brothers, what scripture you got?
Go back to Jeremiah 2. 2:21.
Jeremiah 2:21.
What you gonna do? Call the cops on us? Cops gonna be with us.
Hey man, look, they love me in this where I stay at, man. All right, they love me. So hey, really, if the cops get called, it's gonna be calling somebody else.
Them right? Loves and hugs.
You know, they don't want me to leave. Go ahead, brother.
Jeremiah.
Go ahead, brother.
It's Jeremiah 2:21. the noble vine, holy, a ripe seed. How then art thou turned into a degenerate plant of the vine unto me?
Yeah, that's right. So you Jake has backslid. Here it is. The Lord set us up with law, statutes, and commandments. All right, to be as His chosen nation, His chosen people, to govern ourselves a specific way, to be holy, to be separate.
Right.
All right.
Spirit.
Yeah, God. And then
Spirit brought that back out.
God.
Yeah, good.
God.
Look at Jake today.
Hey, to elevate, you got to separate.
Yeah, that's right. That's why we separate from you niggas. You know,
that's right.
The Lord really, when you look into all our stories, we're likened unto, how Abraham separated from his father Terah by the Lord.
Good.
So even within our stories, our carnal families and stuff like that, the Lord, when you look at your story, He always separated you. That's why you were always kind of like the black sheep or the outcast of the family, even within school. But what happened? Everybody really was attracted to you too, because what? You had that light in you. Okay, the Lord, the Lord just amplified it when He turned on when you came into the truth. So now that's right. The Lord always being with us. I was meditating on that the other day. I was meditating on the things that the Lord gave me and not the things that the Lord didn't give me. You know, meditate on the things that the Lord has done for you and not the things that you think that you need. You know.
Well, you know what? I had and he was really my cousin's best friend. Because when our family moved from Inglewood to Long Beach, we were placed in an insane crib neighborhood. And the Spirit had it. And my family are bloods, you know? And the Spirit had it. We were placed in that neighborhood, yet we clicked up like the leaders, you know? Like the leaders. And so, we could wear whatever we wanted. Nobody could say nothing because those are the leaders, you know?
Yep.
And one of the main hitters, he used to just walk me around. Hey, because the Spirit had it, like my cousin, his friends, they would be his friends, but they like me more.
Right.
You know, they like me.
You are more beloved.
God, I was exactly, brother. I was more beloved. And so the dude, he would just like walk me around the neighborhood. Yeah. He's doing 25 to life right now on Cochran. A straight murderer. He got bodies on him. Spirit had it. He was like, he liked me. He loved me though. He would walk me around and shit like that. You know? So that's all spiritual. That shows that the Most High was with me. And then I got hit up once. And then my cousin rolled up in there. He rolled up in that in-school suspension. He was like, which one of these niggas hit my little cousin? Or my little relative. Because they don't say cousin.
Right. Yeah, they really.
This is some, some nigga blood, gang shit.
Right.
You
know? Yep.
And nobody ever did nothing to me again. You know? So that was all spiritual.
They got to stay away.
They almost stay away. Don't touch them.
The Lord raised up
because they hit me up. And then, what's up, nigga? Where you from, cuz? And I put my backpack down. I was, what's up, niggas? And they say, leave that little nigga alone. You know? True story.
Good.
You know?
Good, yep.
Hey, because really, man, we're innocent, man. The whole life, man, Jake, you trying to just live. You're all innocent. But see, you wicked niggas, get back to you wicked niggas. You see us and you think, all right, I'm going to pick on this dude. Because he innocent.
Spirit.
He don't know what's going on. He ain't with the shit. Nigga, we with it more than you. We're not like that, man. We're just trying to chill, relax. You niggas got the spirit of Esau on you, man. And that's why you're going to die with Esau, the red Edomite. Right. Oh, you niggas dropping, we going to get it popping. All right?
That's right. So, hey, man, let's get it, man.
Let's go.
Hey, this is verse.
Woo!
Hey, brother, read verse 22.
Jeremiah 2:22. For those that watch thee with nitre,
niggas ain't right.
take thee much soap, yet thine iniquity is marked before me.
Well, I say because your spirit ain't right. That's why you can wash the outward body, body, but you can't wash the spirit.
Romans the 2nd chapter.
The only way you can wash the spirit is by how? The word, the blood of Yahweh.
Psalms 109.
Psalms 109.
I shall a young man cleanse his way by taking heed according to the word thereof.
119 and 9.
I'm sorry, Psalms 119 and 9.
That's the spirit.
Woo!
Right? And that the blood of Yahweh.
Immerse ourselves in the word, and that's the true baptism.
That's right. Hey, that's it. Let's get it. All right.
Woo!
All right. We look, man. The Lord, He's always been with us. And the Lord has never been with you niggas. And that's really the reason why you're upset.
That's why you hate us.
That's the reason why you hate us, because you hate us because you ain't us, because the spirit of Yahweh Shai dwells inside of us. Okay. And it doesn't dwell inside you. The spirit of what? The spirit of Satan. dwells inside of you.
Just like your daddy Esau.
Just like your daddy Esau.
St. John the 8th chapter says, "What you are your
follow the devil."
All right.
Okay, and there's always been conflict from the house of Saul and the house of David. Now since we became more spiritual, we see that really these niggas, that's the house of David. That's the Saul.
Yeah.
We're the house of David. Oh, that's the house of Saul.
Yeah.
Everybody that comes against us,
Yep.
What do we do? The Lord set us up. We didn't do shit, man. The Lord set us up. Yeah,
Oh, you know what? You always had dudes that they wanted to be the guy, and you know what? That dude would try to befriend you, but he wasn't your friend. Yep. He was really against you,
right?
Because he was trying to suppress you.
Never trust thy enemy.
That's
goes about what it goes when you go into it. Starts talking about he will overthrow you. He will humble himself, but when he finds opportunity, then he gonna overthrow your ass. He'll get close and good and with you.
Every brother has had a so-called friend like that.
Everyone.
You was in the house of Saul. You had a so-called. It seemed like he might have been your so-called best friend. That nigga wasn't your friend. That was your enemy. All right. That's right. Well, Esau has a term. What? Say it.
Frenemy.
Right. What else? Keep your
friends close.
Okay, that's a term. Okay. A little.
Water for adding.
Gone.
Say it again, brother.
Keep your friends close and your enemies close.
Yeah, niggas are just like Esau, and that's what they do.
Gone. That's an idiom. They call it the idiom, I believe.
Yep.
Gone. Yeah. Hey man, who else got scriptures?
The spirit is hot right now.
Gone.
And it's burning you up.
Yep.
And a lot of y'all that watch these videos, you're actually of the house of Saul.
Yeah.
All right, you were with IUIC, you were with GOCC, you're a bug out, and you coming across these videos, and then you want us to dictate how we bring it out. That's because you're of the house of Saul. Simple breakdown. You're of the house of Saul. Hey, and the Most High got you. And this is all predestined. This is all set up. We didn't make. All we're doing is fulfilling prophecy. All right. So the Most High got you coming before us, just so we could be cool with you, just like David was cool with Saul. Just so we could be super cool with you, and then you could just bug out on us, try to betray us, backstab us. So when you get put to death, when we execute you, you really know that you deserve it.
Right. Yep.
Like you, Izzy. He said, "You're right. You're right through Yahweh Shai. You're right." Most High had you come around just so you could be really condemned because nobody ever did anything to you, nothing to you at all. Showed you nothing but love. Yet the Most High got you coming around just so you'll when you get that execution, you're gonna know, man, I deserve it.
Right. That's right. They begging for it, man. They begging for it.
Man. Yeah.
Who got any scriptures?
God, we're gonna wrap up.
Gone.
I
felt that.
Gone. Go ahead.
Come on, man. Turn up.
Sirach 2:10.
Gone.
Woo!
Go ahead.
Hey, you know what this is like? This reminds me of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Okay.
You know, like they all had like different headbands.
Yeah.
They had headbands.
Yep.
And that was like my favorite show when I was a child.
I remember. Right? Yep.
Yeah. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
They had spiritual names too. Raphael,
Michelangelo, Leonardo, Donatello.
That's what it was. Yep.
Yeah, my favorite was Raphael.
Gone.
And Michelangelo, he was kind of like a goofball.
Yeah, that's my guy right there. That's my guy right there.
He turned up. He
him. He had the nunchucks, right? The nunchucks, and then the one with they call it the sides. It's like the small. It's like like a pitchfork.
Yeah, I know.
Like a fork. Yeah. Which one? Who was that? Raphael. Yeah, those my guys.
Yeah, Raphael. Yeah. My spirit pertained unto Raphael.
Gone.
And he had Donatello. He had the purple one.
Gone.
It really that's been coming in my mind. That's how we are because they're all together. They're all brothers. They have like different characteristics.
Right.
But they were all together. Oh, and there's a red Hebrew Edomite woman. She actually came up to us and told us that.
Right.
She said, "Man, y'all are all like different, but y'all like fit together.
Different but the same, and they all had different weapons. You know.
Yeah.
They all. You look at it. They all had different offices. Because when they will go against different enemies, a certain enemy, you will be more. You'll have more of an advantage with a certain different weapon.
That's right.
You know. So it's all spiritual.
Woo!
You know.
And we all love that show.
Yep.
Right, all you brothers, you love that show. Bro.
I
already know.
They was turning up. They turn it up, or they will fight crime, right? And then what do? They'll turn up. That's all they were doing, and then chill, sleep. You know, and that's Jake's life. All we do, what? We sleep, we eat. What we eat, we turn up. And then we go fight. We fight against evil, which we're doing right now. We fight against evil, and then we turn it up now, doing it, and then afterwards we're gonna turn some more. Okay. Hey, brother, speak
every Saturday.
See? See? There you go, brother. Hey, go ahead. Let's get it. Verse 10. Go ahead, brother.
This Sirach 2 and 10. Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his
Right.
fear?
So if you trust in the Lord, how can you be confounded? Well, the scriptures, right, and the scriptures say that the Lord will give you what? A mouth.
And then the adversary shall be able to gainsay or resist.
You see? So you can never be confounded if you trust in Yahweh Shema Shai. And that's the reason why we're standing short.
Just believe.
That's it. Yep.
Just believe. Just believe.
Yep. And that belief is going to do what? It's going to turn into an action. You're going to be action based, right?
That's a verb.
That's a verb.
Love is a verb.
Yep, that's right.
We show our love. We show our love in our actions. We show our love that we have towards Yahweh Shema Shai and the brotherhood in our actions.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, not as lip service, you know, and that's what the world teaches you. I love you. Yeah,
was that 1 John the 3rd chapter? Yep. Let us love in deed and not just word.
Right, exactly. Right. Yep, that's it. See, all the scriptures cover everything. Not Salakia. Now I was gonna say the scriptures cover everything, man. So anything we say, a brother, like, brother, oh, I got a scripture for you. You know, we can be here. We can literally just keep speaking and just keep bringing scriptures out nonstop. And that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna take a break to party some more in the spirit, and we're gonna come back.
We'll come back with another lesson.
With another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai.
Oh, I saw. Oh, you know what? Spirit had it. I don't know if you were up, but we smelled Thai food.
Yeah, I heard it. I was just getting up. I heard you say that.
I was like, man, some Thai food. It smelled good. Yeah. Man. I want some Thai food. And then we went into Berkeley, and I saw like 3 times like Thai. This is a gang of Thai restaurants in Berkeley.
Yep.
Yeah, we went. We got something else to eat. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get some Thai food.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, so the Wadi Abashim
Shai.
Oh, because y'all got Thai food. They got Thai food.
We all in the same spirit, man.
Of course we are, brother. 1 Corinthians 1 and 10.
Yep, one of my favorite scriptures.
Love it.
Let's get it.
Hey, people like it, you love it.
Yeah, that's right.
My uncle says that.
Yeah, I know that's the same. That's his term. Like, you like it, I love it. You know,
my uncle says that.
Okay. Hey, that's spirit.
No, my real uncle.
Well, that's the spirit.
No.
I know what I'm saying. I know. That's what I'm saying. I know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the spirit. Yeah, that's the spirit. Yep, brother, go ahead.
Last scripture.
It
says, look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him?
That's right.
All right, so with that, we're going to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
Shawadi
Abashim Shah.
Kayak. We pray it was edifying. And shalom to the elect.
Shalom to the elect.